Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is Loveline. Loveline. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and Dixon Medicine's blah, blah. What'd you do, Drew? Did you go to the premiere tonight?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you a-hole.
I know. Did you?
No.
Yeah, you're an a-hole, too.
What's wrong with you?
I know. Same thing that's wrong with you, I guess.
We were supposed to go to Family Guy
Well,
premiere.
I was at a charity event for sober living, and I didn't get out of there until about 8:15 or so, and that was that. You know, and my plan was, my big plan, I knew I had to go to that. My plan was, well, then I'll run over there and we'll broadcast from there. See, that was why I was pushing the broadcast thing so
hard.
So hard, yeah. So obviously, we're not there now.
Drew, you got to know nothing's ever going to. Here's my thing. If you want to get something done, go ahead. But then it ain't going to happen. So, What about that, Drew? You ever think about that?
Let me do stuff.
Well, you're an effective guy.
I do some stuff. This one wasn't important to me, evidently.
All right. You brought it up one time.
Yeah, and I kind of looked into it and stuff. I thought, it's never going to happen. So.
All right. Well, that's the whole thing. This show, less is less.
Would you have wanted to do that?
Hey, here's
by the way, there's no place to broadcast there unless KR brought their van, and they weren't willing to do that.
I would have, we're talking about the Family Guy premiere party that we both got invited to tonight, but didn't attend, which was over
How bizarre is
theater.
it that you didn't go, and you're picking on me for not having gone?
No, I'm not picking on you for not going. I'm only picking on you for making the proclamation that we were going to broadcast.
I looked into it. I did look into it.
All right.
More than you think.
Right.
It just wasn't something people were up for.
Allie?
Yeah?
You're 21?
Yes, I am.
What's up?
Well, me and my fiance, we were just having a discussion about a penis pump, and he was kind of thinking about enlarging his penis.
Surgically?
Oh, I thought this was just like a bike pump shaped like a penis. Like you would use, like a kid would use to blow up a raft.
Or maybe you could just stick it right into the penis.
No. I'm talking about a penis pump.
Yeah, I understand.
Shaped like,
Right. They used to have those bike pumps that were sort of a tube.
Instead of the kid spending all afternoon blowing up the big Barney float in the pool, let him use the penis pump.
That was a nice motion you've got going there, too.
The shaft is the body of the thing,
And the handle's the Corona.
The head is just the only part that comes up and down.
Yeah.
There's little Bobby pumping away, sweating out in the yard. It's
It'd really be
stroking.
Day.
Yeah, stroking. Yeah, it's not two-hander. It's a one-hander. Yeah. Once in a while, he'd use his abdomen as leverage when it got tight. He'd push the base up against his stomach, and he'd use two hands. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
By the way, Family Guy was very funny tonight.
Yeah, it was.
Very funny. It was so. It was all.
Write that down. The penis pump.
Got it.
Okay.
Done. But it was so refreshing. Is not a strong enough word. Relief to see it back on the air.
Nice to see it back on the air.
Yeah.
I like there was a disclaimer before the Family Guy tonight about animated nudity. No, not the one you're talking about. I'm talking about the actual disclaimer.
Animated nudity and sexual content.
Wouldn't know what to do with the kids when it came to animated nudity. And if it's animated nudity and there's no dingling showing, then what is it? I mean,
this is everybody running scared with the FCC.
Right.
Like, we're going to cover everything.
Peter Griffith standing there sort of profile with a huge gut and just a couple of legs. You couldn't see anything. Couldn't see anything else.
And what's the wife's name? I was going to call her Karen. Lois in sort of a Barbie doll configuration.
Yeah, animated nudity. Allie?
Yeah?
Sorry. So you want to get him a penis pump?
Well, he wants to get a penis pump, but I am perfectly satisfied with the size of his penis.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm all up on this stuff now. I did a show for Discovery Health Channel about penis enlargement.
How much?
$11,000 for the widening and the lengthening. Just for you, sir.
$11,000?
For the widening and lengthening procedure.
All
but the pumps really don't...
SAG or AFTRA will handle that?
No, that's not covered by insurance.
How about if I argue that because of my small penis, I don't have the confidence that I should have when I go out on auditions?
You give it a try. Why not? I mean, SAG will make the case for you.
All right.
And the
Speaking
pumps...
of SAG, get that sack lift.
Well, There is a sack lift. I found that out. That's another thing I discovered this weekend.
All right, so it's $11,000 for the lengthening and
$11,000.
the girthening of the Johnson.
And they do use the pumps and things to stretch this. Listen, they stretch. Listen.
We just talked about it. I know. I know. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay, baby. Hang on.
The pump is used. What was that? That's the white translucent trash move there, wasn't it?
She's on national radio. She's having a conversation with her husband. I'm sure her husband's yelling at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
It's not going to work.
Anyway, the pump is to stretch the skin out on top of the waffle they suture down there. So they do use the pumps. They also use weights. I mean, you got to see these weights, Adam.
Oh, I've seen them.
They're like 20 pounds.
I've seen
crazy.
them. I've seen them.
Yeah.
No, I know.
If you dropped it from 8 inches off your leg, you'd get a huge bruise. I mean, it's a heavy weight.
On your foot.
On your foot or on your thigh or something.
Right. Yeah. Yeah,
and so anyway,
weights.
But that's $11,000 to get your penis bigger, and the pumps and things really don't work very much. Although, I also found out that there were Indian gurus, like the 12th century, 800 BC AD or something, that started this whole thing of hanging weights.
You got to figure it's been going on
since man found his penis.
Longest time. Yeah.
But they got them really long.
All right, so he wants the penis pump. There's guys I know who swear by the penis pump. Actually, there's one guy I know I don't talk to anymore, but his dad would hook himself up to the thing for hours on it, and swore that with continuous use over the course of years, you'll get some whatever.
I've heard you get a little bit from it. I have heard that.
It's like, look, if you just tugged on it all day, every day, I mean, you just grabbed it and pulled on it for 4 hours a day, I imagine you get a little extra something out of it.
But here's the case in point, though. Who's he doing it for? She's fine. As is the case with women with some of their plastic procedures, they're doing it for other men.
Right.
It's for a gym dick.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Looks good in the gym. I don't want to take another wiener call. So you got another one we can take in return? Still wets the bed?
6.
Yeah, 6? All right.
Amber.
Oh, let me just say something. Speaking of talking, having the old man yelling while you're on the phone. I ran into a little problem today because my mom's having her choir, her LA Valley College choir thing tonight.
Yeah.
And it's today, this evening.
Oh, you were supposed to go?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
She wanted me to go. And I'm going to New York tomorrow. Don't worry, kiddies. I'll be broadcasting from New York. But
can I just give a guess? Did Pop Warner football enter into this discussion?
No, it was not a bad conversation.
Oh.
What it was is my mom left a message on my machine, and my wife got home today. She started talking to her. Now, I called my mom beforehand and said, yeah, Mom, won't be able to make the choir tonight. I'm leaving to New York tonight.
Oh.
I just did a little fudge factor. I got to leave tomorrow morning. I just said, I just made it tonight, make it a little easier. Same difference. I still got to pack. I get my crap together. Well, my wife's on now I walk into the den. I realize my wife is leaving a message on my mom's machine. She's like, yeah, sorry, Chris. I just got back from Vegas, and now Adam is, and now I start to frantic signaling. No. He's going to New York tomorrow. Left it on the machine.
But also, too, it must have had some weird beat before it, too, so it's going to be extra obvious. She's Adam leaving, but what?
He's going. What's the semaphore for? What are you doing? You saying Lassie's stuck in the well? It's like, no. I was like, I should have just ran over and hung up.
Yes.
But
yes.
I know. I saw her, and it was like, she was like, yeah, I could tell she was leaving that leave a message tone, and she hadn't got to me, or it was unclear whether she was going to get to me, and I just did to me. No. No. He's leaving tomorrow. And I just realized chicks don't have an ounce of that, like,
The semaphore.
Let me tell you this. Yeah. If chicks were
They didn't invent Morse code.
They did?
Mr. Morse.
If they were, That's right. Mr. Morse code. Right. That's right. Well, actually, Morse, his last name was Code. The point is, no, I'm just screwing with you. Here's the point. Codeberg. He just shortened it. He went to work in the business.
Of course.
All right. Here's the thing. Like, if chicks were in a SEAL unit and you did that move that you see in the commando movies where you point at your eyes, you do that 2, or you do the fist, stop. Chicks would just keep walking out in the fire. They'd be yelling, what? Why are you pointing to your eyes? 2 fingers to, shut up. What? You cut your throat? You'd just be all mowed down. You'd be mowed down. My wife will stand there while I back my car up and watch me back into trash cans and just stand there and go, why are you backing into... I'm looking at you in the rear view. You don't want to raise your hand at some point?
My God.
I don't know what you're doing.
This is another difference between men and women. They can't turn language into symbols. It's just words. It has to be words, or it's not coming.
It's an interesting point. Look,
and we can physicalize things. We physicalize our words. That's why sex and all that stuff.
If you start backing out of a driveway and there's a guy anywhere within 100 yards of the driveway, the guy immediately starts directing traffic. He'll do the whistle, hold it, no, a little more. He'll do that thing where he holds his hands out and he starts shrinking it. 2 foot, 1 foot, good. Hold the hand.
These guys.
Yeah.
With the airplanes?
Semaphore, the guys on the carrier decks.
Is that ever a woman?
No.
But even at the airports, the guys just bringing the jets in.
Listen, but
that's interesting.
Look, if I had a pyramid of Fabergé eggs in my driveway, and I was backing the car down the driveway, my wife was leaning on the table that the pyramids were on and staring at my reflection in the rear view, she would remain motionless.
But she would talk. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, she'd say, where are you going?
Yeah,
and then I would back into the Fabergé eggs, and she'd say, why'd you do that? What is that with women? And where's a guy, I've said this before, Drew, but I swear to Christ, at a concentration camp, a Jew that was working out in the field, if Hitler's 6-wheel Mercedes was backing out, he would drop his rake and start, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go, Fuhrer. A little more. No, you got it. You got it. You got it. Yeah, good. Yeah. Chicks don't have that. So anyway, my frantic arm waving and my neck slash thing and all that all just translated into. Yes. And here's the thing. Then you get I don't know what you were saying. I don't know. Just don't say it. Don't evoke my name then. Just leave me out of the mix then when I'm doing the slash and the no.
This is the equivalent to the woman of Charlie Brown's teacher.
Yeah, they don't hear it. It's confusing. It just gets actually,
zero.
When
she says, I don't know what you mean, she means it.
You're more on the radar than you would have been before because you start flapping your arms around.
Right, then you're just some weirdo making weird physical movements.
Yeah, but you may not have been brought up before.
Oh, right,
now
then you're on the mind.
Now you're on.
Yeah,
now you're
top of mind.
Top of mind. So they could be talking about sanitary napkins. Your name's going to get woven in now because you're flapping, doing that don't bring my name up move. It's awesome. All right, where were we, Drew?
5, 6.
Amber?
Yes.
21?
Yes, I am. Adam, can I first say that I love you?
Oh, thanks.
Wow, that was an impassioned.
I've been Loveline since I was like 11.
Whoa. Do you see how she should have moved into that I love you?
Yeah, I know.
Sort of accelerated into it. Like, who?
All right, baby. So it's like you feel like you know me, right?
Yeah.
Well, now she does. Yeah. Right this moment.
All right. What's up?
Here we are.
Well, I have a crush on my chemistry professor.
College?
Yeah. Junior college.
She knew to alert you to that?
I was thrown because I didn't even know they had chemistry in junior college.
Well, I'm transferring to state for their nursing program, so it's...
Ooh,
nice.
That's what I like.
So you've met Adam's criteria.
Yeah. Now you just need some weird flesh-colored shoes that have hook and loop belts on the top of them to freak everyone out when you're coming down the hall.
All right, here's the deal. You cannot date a teacher. When you've left the school, that's fine. You're both adults, whatever. But when you were at that school, he is your teacher. No way. No way.
But what about at the end of the semester when he's not my teacher?
I would...
All right. If you're gone, are you leaving the school?
Not for another 6 months.
No, if you're still at the school, I think you'd be putting his job in jeopardy.
How do you know he's into you?
It's just kind of weird. We just flirt with each other a little bit. I don't know.
How old is he?
He's in his early 30s.
You're 21. Is he single?
Yeah.
You know that?
I'm pretty sure, yes. Oh, he doesn't have a ring on his finger. He doesn't talk about anything like that. So
that doesn't mean anything. But look, I think he'll be putting his job in jeopardy. Most schools will have things against students dating teachers, and it's very unhealthy for you to maintain what's called a dual relationship, where you have a relationship with somebody, particularly an authority who is your teacher, doctor, whatever, and also somebody you date. That you can't have that. When you're out of the school, that's fine.
No, but she graduates from his class. I know what you're saying, but
I've had him for like a year, right? I've had him for a whole year, and now at the end, in 3 weeks, he'll never be my teacher again.
Have you done stuff like this before? Where you've dated
Never.
people, have
Never.
you been victimized with people in authority before?
Never.
Well, something's up. She wants to get into nursing. Someone's got to be a little nutty. Alcoholic dad?
Oh, jeez. My dad was an alcoholic when I was a child, but he's no longer.
Yeah, but no longer.
King.
But the alcoholism leaves an imprint on you.
No, that's the nursing part.
Yeah.
Here's the reality.
The codependency.
Here's the reality.
By the way, so that puts this guy in suspect because the guy in position of authority who she's attracted to.
We know there's trouble, but realistically, she's 21. She's not even 19. She's done with this class in 3 weeks and just becomes one of the many other flunkies that drag their lifeless corpses into the junior college and waste the taxpayers' money every year.
But let's just say that, let's say the school has a policy against this, and this guy violates that policy. That's saying something about him. Mm-hmm. So not a good thing.
You know, I was watching, 2020 or 48 Hours or whatever last weekend, or I think it was like Friday. And they did that thing where they did that story about the warden's wife who was allegedly abducted by a prisoner and had been gone for 10 years.
What?
Yeah. And then it was like, did she leave willingly with him? And all things seem to indicate that. But then she says he thinks if she thought they would kill her family, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
it all seems like she split with him. But during, I was sitting there with my buddy, and we're just watching. It's a wild speculation. What do you think? What do you think she believed? Maybe she this and maybe she that. I said, look, we could get all our answers. Just let me poke around her family.
Right. Her
of
family
origin a little bit. We get our answers.
That's it.
We'll see if her mom took off, if her mom abandoned her,
of course.
If she was raised by, or there was alcoholism or whatever.
Of course.
We could get our answers really easily.
That's it.
All we'd have to do is scrape around a little in the past.
That's it.
Now, they interview, guys who writing books on the subject, psychologists, police chiefs, forensic this and that. Everyone has these wild, crazy speculations.
Whether it's a Stockholm
whether it's
syndrome
this or whether it's that. So nobody says, look, I'll get you the answer. Let's find out what her mom is.
Yeah. Of course, they probably did talk to that person because it's a pretty easy equation to
Never
build.
makes it to the air.
Never makes it to the air.
Never makes it to the air.
Right.
That's it. And basically, she took off with this guy, or was abducted by this guy when she had a 5-year-old and like a 9-year-old, and was gone for 10 years and never contacted them again. And I just said to my buddy, I guarantee we'll find out that her mom took off.
Did we?
No. They never get. No, it's neither here nor there.
It's going to be even worse than that, I bet you. It's going to be something hideous.
No, but one of the things is we'll find. Look.
Married to a warden?
If her parents are together and they loved her very much, she was abducted.
Absolutely.
If her mom split with the telephone man when
both parents were drug addicts,
when she was 6 or whatever like that, then she split with the dude.
Absolutely.
Now, all I got to do is you give me 10 questions. No, give me 3 questions with these guys. I'll get to the answer. I'll give you your answer in 5 minutes. But they never work that angle.
I know.
It doesn't exist. And as far as I know, this is the only program or show or a radio program that it ever seems to come up on.
I know.
It's just doesn't exist for other people.
Right. It's bizarre, isn't it?
Whereas in any other facet of life, if you're trying to figure out a criminal, you immediately just you go to the past. Let's go see. Let's go find out.
Yeah.
Ooh, troubled, in and out of detention centers or juvenile hall or whatever it is. They start piecing things together. Mm-hmm. So easy.
So easy.
And the media, especially, just not with a 10-foot pole. But here's the thing. And here's one of the clues. They kept interviewing her best friend.
Not her.
No. Well, she would no, not her mom,
not her family,
not her dad.
Yeah,
just kept with the best friend. Never stopped with the best friend. Mom. Normally, it'd be mom and dad. Little Jenny would never do this.
It was mom or dad.
Nah, never around, and never any discussion of them. To raise the kids, or the kids had to be raised by their grandparents.
Where were the grandparents?
One whole hour of talking to everybody in town. Neither one of them ever popped up. So either deceased or something. But that's where your answer is. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Deep cleansing breath. People make me crazy.
Yes.
Me and the media.
Mike,
Hi.
you're 18?
Yes.
What's up?
Well, occasionally. Well, first I want to say you guys are great.
You're gay.
Drew, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're why?
You're gay.
Drew, please. Go ahead.
Occasionally, my penis will smell. Now,
He's gay.
I don't really talk to many people, and ask guys like, hey, does it smell or anything? But I just want to know, is that normal that there is a smell to the penis?
Are you gay, by the way?
No.
Are you heavy?
No.
And you're how old?
He's 18.
Do you
Circumcised?
No.
Oh,
No, well, that's what it
that's
is.
where a little funk can come in.
Yeah, you gotta keep that area clean.
The smell
dry.
is
Nothing there.
no, it doesn't have to be anything visible. The smell is anaerobic bacteria that do not use oxygen for metabolism.
Ooh, is that what anaerobic means?
Yeah, and they live without oxygen under those folds at the head of the penis.
You need
So you got to pull that down and dry it off with a hairdryer.
hit it with a hairdryer.
And the
that
same.
could be a little painful.
Why?
Well, I
This
mean,
is BS. Now
Yeah,
you
I know.
become bogus.
Yeah,
Now you become
sorry,
bogus.
Mike, bogus.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, brother. I got a weird little scent. Could have been the prepuce, but I got a little scent of bogus right when he first opened his mouth, and now I'm real bogus. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, look, you can't. It's the same way you can't use a hairdryer on your head without catching your hair on fire.
Right, you can't.
Impossible.
But it hurts, burns your head.
Yeah,
That's why no one ever uses a handheld hairdryer.
No, you'll fry
You
it.
can't. You get into your skin, turns black.
Oh, it's like it's really like a
Torch. It's a torch.
It's a jet blast on a carrier deck.
Yeah.
Your cornea will pop right off. It hits you in the eye.
Or it's just a gentle breeze of warm air to dry off.
Well, he thought the doctor was saying to actually shove the penis inside the heating coils, actually pierce the side of the hair dryer.
Yeah, I mean,
and then throw it into the tub.
with you,
With you in it.
attach. Yeah.
All right. We will take ourselves a little break. Oh, man, I got bedwetting solutions when we come back. Regrets dumping girlfriend. You don't get that very often. Boyfriend never has a boner when he wakes up. I know where it is. I got it.
Every time?
I stole it from him.
At your age. Pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good times.
Oh, yeah.
Good times.
Oh, yeah.
Even with all the masturbating you do, that's amazing.
Oh, wait a minute. You're right. I am masturbating. That's why I have the boner.
All right.
You're right. I'm drunk and I haven't gone to bed yet.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Take a quick break. Be right back after this. Yeah, everybody, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Loveline. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Newfound Glory in tomorrow night. Be Real from Cypress Hill is going to be in here on... Drew, put the bong down. Trying to move forward.
When is he coming in?
He's coming in Wednesday.
All right. Newfound Glory tomorrow?
Newfound Glory tomorrow, and Be Real from Cypress Hill on Wednesday. Let's see. You want to talk to Brittany, whose boyfriend doesn't get a boner?
Sure.
Let's see. Brittany,
Yeah?
you're 18?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, my boyfriend thinks he has a problem. Some people have been telling them that it's regular. You're supposed to get an erection every morning when you wake up, and he doesn't get them very often, and he thinks something's wrong.
But he does get them some of the time.
Yeah, some of the time, but not very often.
Not everyone has to waken with a boner. Sometimes it happens earlier in the morning. So he may be having them without getting up. Does he sleep long, like 10 hours a night kind of thing?
Yeah, he sleeps pretty long.
Yeah, so it's probably happening earlier. Does he get up and pee in the middle of the night?
Well, yeah. Most people get up after 7 hours and they have their boner. For him, it's the middle of the night at hour 7.
Right. And so his boner's happening earlier before he wakes up.
Okay, and sometimes, like, when he does wake up with an erection, it stays hard. It doesn't go limp or anything. Is that normal?
It stays high the rest of the day?
Not the rest. It just stays hard for pretty long.
Well, until he urinates and then it goes down again, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's what everyone...
has.
Brittany, junior college? What do you think?
Brittany, junior college or heading for junior college?
Heading for, actually, St. Louis University.
Oh, really? Go Owls. What's St. Louis University?
It's a university in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm going to be a marketing major.
Okay.
Oh, all right. And your boyfriend and you have regular relations? Everything's fine?
Yeah, everything's fine. Also
Relax.
with that, I was wondering, how long is it normal for a guy to last, like, in having sex? Is there, like, a normal time, or...
I think 10 minutes is the...
I would say this. I would say 10 minutes, but I would say 10. Well, here's quite the problem. Remember, we're talking about women with their ability to spatial judgment and time and stuff like that. 10 minutes seems really short to them, I think. But 10 minutes is continuous intercourse is sort of 10 minutes of running hard on a treadmill without stopping. It's not going to feel that short when you're on the treadmill, or hitting the heavy bag or doing whatever for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, but 10 minutes means 10 minutes. Long time, it will go down in your head as 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
So is 10 minutes too long as an average? Maybe 8?
For actual intercourse. And then what about interruption?
Yeah.
I mean, switching positions and stuff.
Yeah.
Actual intercourse.
8 minutes?
Couple of fairly long, songs.
Yeah.
Stairway to Heaven.
It's 8 minutes.
About 7 and change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say somewhere like in there. All right, still wet.
But no more than 10, and most women get irritation.
That's right, because they want to watch their shows. Dan?
Yes.
You're 20?
Correct. I live with my girlfriend. I am 20 years old. I have my regular job, and we support each other. My girlfriend's going to college full time. She's 35. And we are in a debate right now as in whether or not, for a couple times I've been living with her, I've wet the bed, and I don't know what to do as in regards to taking any medication for it.
Pansy! Hold on. Now, Dan, you just tossed out very casually. Your girlfriend's 35?
Yeah.
But she's in college, so it evens out.
What's she doing in college at 35? What went wrong?
Not studying.
She has had numerous health problems to where she's had her college term longed out.
Her what?
She's had cancer.
What kind of cancer?
Lymphoma in the intestine.
Wow.
And so what does she have to do?
She's going through chemo.
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, you're not bringing this into focus. Why did she so the chemo...
That's right now.
Right now. Why didn't she go to college when she was in her 20s?
Because she's had cancer and had heart problems her whole life. She has an artificial heart valve in her chest.
Right.
Wow.
Well, anyways, she's going through psychology, right? And when this issue came up, she thinks that the bedwetting is in my head, as in something happened wrong, right?
Well, hang on. Put Dan on hold here.
It's happened. Hold on.
Dan clearly is regressive, right?
Yes. Dan sounds like he's 9.
In Dan's case, there is a regressive quality to it. The question, though, is the solution a psychological solution or a behavioral solution?
Wow.
And Adam and I believe that basically trying to manage the behavior is a part of a more efficient way to go.
Well, there's an interesting, theory that I've sort of put into action. Drew and I have kicked about and argued about, and then it becomes a chicken or the egg sort of thing, which is most people have tendencies psychologically, and they have beliefs, and they hurdles, stumbling blocks, repeated behavior that gets in their way.
Yeah.
I think we all do. My feeling is sometimes you just have to sort of power past it. Drew argues, well, then you're cured. Then you're cured. In a certain sense, if you can not deal,
not have that problem, that symptom.
Yeah. I mean,
now in Dan's case,
you could read 1,000 books and talk to 1,000 therapists,
still pee the bed.
Or you could just set an egg timer to go off 2 hours after you go to bed and take a whiz in the sink in the middle of the night, and it would stop.
Right.
But on a broader, bigger picture here, Drew, there's a lot of things in general that people have that they do that they end up just sort of powering through. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a good thing, or that is a good thing?
No, it is a good thing. I believe it's a kind of therapy that people don't involve themselves in oftentimes.
Didn't I brought in an article for you here about the egg timer thing that was
really
published?
Oh, well, Drew, listen, I'm Da Vinci and Nostradamus put together when it comes to this stuff. Dan?
Yes. Well, I agree to a certain extent. I am currently going through counseling, and I have been since my father died when I was 11.
Yeah.
But I have been wetting the bed my whole life,
Well, good. Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Are you? I know this sounds rhetorical, but I'm going to be an a-hole anyway. Are you interested in stopping?
Yes, correct.
Yes, you are. All right. Now, here's the deal, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're not going to do what I'm going to tell you to do, but I will tell you how to stop, and it will work.
Okay.
You can choose to do it or not.
I suspect Dan will have to set the timer twice a night. That's my
Possibly.
prediction. That's my
I will.
Thing.
I will tell you how to do this.
Okay.
Okay. What time do you go to bed at night?
About 10:30 every night.
About 10:30. All right.
Yeah, I
About
have to
9 hours earlier.
I have to get up for work at 7:30 in the morning, so I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to get up ready for work.
All right, so 10,
And,
basically 10 to 6.
How do you take your eggs? Basted, sunny side up, or you're scrambled?
Soft-boiled.
Soft-boiled?
Yeah.
Medium.
Not runny, though.
No.
Yeah.
Medium. You said medium.
You like medium? All right, Dan, listen with all three of your ears. Next time you're at the supermarket, or even make a special trip to the drugstore or to the supermarket, go down that little aisle where they have the little meat thermometers and the turkey basters and the duct tape and all that stuff, and get yourself a kitchen timer.
Okay.
Not the ones that have sand in it, the ones that take batteries. Okay? And by the way, that hourglass, is that the worst invention ever?
Yeah.
Because you go to it, it's empty, you don't know when it stopped.
I know.
All right, so Dan, get yourself that kitchen timer. It's a little digital kitchen timer. It'll say hours, it'll say on and off, and it'll say minutes. I want you to start, and do you have any idea when you wet the bed, or do you sleep straight through?
I actually sleep straight through. I've actually slept through fire alarms going off.
All right. Oh, so it's a sleeping thing.
But so he may not have to be able to wake up with the
All right.
right timer.
Dan, we're gonna try this. You're gonna have to get this timer.
Okay.
You have to get a couple of Duracell batteries. It's only going to take one AA, and I need you to put it out of reach because you're going to reach over in your sleep and slap this thing and shut it off.
My girlfriend wakes me up.
Okay. Here's the thing. First night, let's go for 3 hours. Set the thing for 3 hours, and when it goes off, your girlfriend's going to get you up, and you're going to go to the bathroom.
And then again in 3 hours.
Well, try it one time. We're going to try it one time for 3 hours the first night. If you wake up and there's a big pool of stuff that smells like vinegar in your pants, the next night, set it for 2 hours.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
And if you set it for 2, keep
down the ladder.
and do it more than once.
But now here's the thing. If you set it for 3 hours and you get up and you don't even feel like you have to go to the bathroom, next night you can try it for 4 hours.
Right.
We're going to try to get it just a little bit before you would have wet. And I would imagine it's about the same time because I used to wet the bed. My grandfather figured this out with me. He woke me up. I whizzed in a bucket. I never wet the bed.
Yep.
It's pretty easy.
Yep.
What it is you wouldn't wet the bed if you were taking a nap, but you can't make it 8 hours without doing it. So wake yourself up in 3-4 hours, evacuate the bladder, and
That's
then you
it.
make it.
Yep.
It's simple.
Simple math.
Super simple, easy stuff. Or you could just sit in the shrink's office and try to wrap your head around it for the next 400 years.
Right.
All right, get that egg timer. And let me say this, everyone. I bought one today. I bought my 5th one today. Maybe, and that's not lifetime. Lifetime's for 35. I bought 10. I bought one today. I bought one for my buddy, the Wheeze, too. And here's what.
Is he wet in the bed again?
No.
No.
He goes number 2 in the bed.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Corporal, yeah.
Yeah. The good news is he sleeps on his back, so on his stomach, I should say. So his wife is able to remove it with a pitching wedge.
Oh,
She'll
nice.
get it right off. Doesn't get messy.
Oh, that's good.
Now, here's what I want to say. I beg everyone to get these timers because I'll tell you why. The Wheeze, he likes to go home sometimes at lunch from his work, take a nap. And I know that take a nap at lunch thing, you sleep with one eye open. You never get, Pam, you set this thing for 18 minutes. You go to bed.
Yeah.
You set it for 22 minutes. You go to bed. I've been begging this idiot to get it for the last 5 years. I finally bought it for him and threw it in the stupid basket today. Whew. All right, everyone, get one of these. All right. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Sabrina,
Yeah.
you're 20?
Yes, I am.
Here's what I'm saying, Drew. What percentage of your naps, hell, whenever,
10%.
It's rare that you're just like, well, I'm going to bed down, and if I wake up, in an hour, fine. If I wake up tomorrow morning, so be it.
Yeah.
You don't have that. You have that like I gotta recharge the batteries, but I gotta get going in about 40 minutes.
Yep.
And you never get a restful nap because it's a constant looking over at the clock. Get this thing. It's $5, everybody. Get it.
Agreed.
And never set your alarm again. Your alarm, let's say, goes off normally at 7:30 in the morning, but you got a situation where you got an early flight and you got to get up at 5. Don't redo the alarm. Set this thing for 5 hours or 6 hours, or do the math.
Or hour and a half in your case?
Hour and a half.
What's it going to be tonight? Seriously, what's it going to be?
Oh, no, I get to, I'm taking a later flight tomorrow. I'm not, I was going to do the Tuesday thing at the crack of F, but I know, so nice.
You can't go that late because of Loveline. It's hard to get in from,
I got it. Don't you worry. All right, let's take a break, Drew. All
right.
Regret stumping boyfriend?
Yeah.
Sabrina.
We talked to her.
Just checking. Sabrina?
Yes.
It's a hot name, Sabrina.
Thank you.
Yeah. People ever call you Bree?
No, but they do tend to use the whole Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but call me Sabrina the Teenage Bitch.
Oh, you must be hot. Yeah, you know what you got. You dumped your boyfriend? Yeah.
Yeah,
Turn your radio off.
You dumped your boyfriend? Yeah.
Yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend because I was under the impression that he was cheating on me. And I didn't think about talking to him about it first, and I let my friend push me into breaking up with him because I was so upset. I was hysterical.
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second.
You know what those friends are up to.
Yeah, they're on top of him right now.
Yep.
We'll take a quick break, get back with Sabrina, the possible teenage bitch, after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. Newfound Glory in tomorrow night, and Be Real from Cypress Hill on Wednesday night.
Yeah. What?
I'm going to ask, who should we ask? Is there a dude on here? John?
Yeah.
John's 25. Let me just ask John a quick question before we get back to Emily who dumped her boyfriend.
Hey, John?
John.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of
the auto race Le Mans?
Not really.
Ooh.
Never heard of it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Justin, the Germany or Florida guy.
All right, let's see. Justin, 25. Justin.
What's up?
Have you ever heard of the automotive, the car race Le Mans?
Yeah, I'm a straight male in America.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what country it's in?
France.
Yeah,
There you go.
Do you know what the sort of tour is, what the name of the tour is Le Mans is a part of?
Nope.
Now, that's a weird question.
It's a weird way to ask
Grand Prix is just everything now.
Okay.
But it's a tour. It's a tour. It's a racing tour.
All right.
But here's the deal. I think you and I were raised in a day in which the Grand Prix had much greater appeal and a lore.
The Grand Prix stuff isn't the part. But Le Mans is the biggest race in the world.
But it had a lore, an appeal in the 60s. It was a big deal.
Maybe it did. No, it's the biggest race in the world.
No, I know that.
It's a huge. Let's put it this way. Go try to get tickets for Le Mans.
But it's like saying, do you know who's going to be in the World Cup semifinals or something? That's the biggest thing in the world, and Americans are clueless about it.
Sabrina?
Yes.
You're 20?
Yes, I am.
All right, so you regret, are you hot?
I think I'm hot.
Mm-hmm. And you dumped your boyfriend because you thought he was cheating?
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm. And it turns out he wasn't cheating?
As far as he told me, he wasn't. He said that they were just friends, and I kind of analyzed our relationship. We were together for 6 months, and we were together every single day. Like, I was practically living in his house. I would sleep there all the time.
Yeah, keep going. Keep moving.
So, like,
what number boyfriend is this for you?
This is, I've dated a lot of guys, but as far as relationship-wise, this is my third.
You're third.
This is my third, real relationship. I've dated guys, but never gotten into relationships with them.
It just feels to me like you're not ready for a relationship yet. Mm-hmm. It's just, you're just sort of, you're kind of get Klingon, you get a sort of joint at the hip with the guy, but you don't know who he is, you're not really committed, you're sort of like a thoroughbred, you run off if it looks like he's looking at another woman. You're not ready.
Spooked.
Yeah, you're spooky.
All right. Spooky.
Witchy woman.
Hey, yeah.
Put a spell on that guy.
Got them cat eyes. She's devil woman. Yeah. But always hot. never fat-assed, witchy woman with a hook nose.
But I worry about the friends telling you to leave the guy. That's a little bit suspicious.
Like, I've never, there's a lot of, his fraternity brothers, there's a lot of them that don't like him. And it was one of the guy's girlfriends. And I'm really close to
All
him.
right.
Move along, Sabrina. Move along.
This is not the Tiger Beat column.
Kind of keep dating people, meet some new people. Move along.
You broke up with him. That's fine.
Keep moving.
Trust that instinct.
Yeah, when you're in 20 or so, it's hard to leave, but trust your instincts. I agree.
All right.
These things aren't supposed to last a long time at 20.
Here's the thing, everyone. We're just playing the odds here.
Yeah. That's right.
I know.
And the way she feels. She feels like...
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like somebody's ready to have a... Right? She feels sort of...
Zoe?
Hello?
You're 20?
Yes, I'm 20.
Have you heard of the car race Le Mans?
No, I haven't.
Wow. All right. Chris is breathing a sigh of relief. What's going on?
Just 1 second. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What was that?
If
it were Adam doing that, I would have expected like a giant fart when she said that. That's what you do.
Did she switch phones?
I don't know.
No, it's easier to hear you on speakerphone.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
No. Speakerphone when you're on radio?
Why is it easier?
It certainly isn't easier for the listening public.
No, it sounds like hell. Let's talk to Justin. He's got Germany or Florida for us.
What is that impulse?
I don't know. Justin?
How's it going, guys?
25. What's up, brother man?
What's going on, man? Hey, Adam, I just want to let you know that I ran my first red turn left arrow downtown the other day.
Nice.
I've never seen them anywhere around here, and I pulled up to it, and I thought of you immediately. Went right through it.
Thank you. I did two today. Actually, one in fabulous Rape Bank. Yeah.
You'll receive a picture.
You guys know,
photo of yourself.
You guys know
doing
it as
that,
Burbank, but I know it as Rape Bank. Yeah. I saw a police recruitment poster up in Rape Bank, California, too, and I thought to myself, it really should just say what it is. Help us rape our public. Hey, everyone, you can give your dad a jaywalking ticket. Join our chicken-ass force over here, hands out chicken-ass tickets all day long to people trying to cross the street. Fantabulous. Here's what the Burbank recruiting poster should just go, hey, don't worry about getting shot at. You'll be handing out chicken-ass tickets and drawing a nice salary, by the way. That's what we do here. We hand out chicken-ass tickets here.
Yeah.
That's our gig. That's our job. We're Rape Bank and proud of it. Yeah. Would you people just start doing what we tell you to do, by the way? And I have not gone on this jag in at least 20 minutes, but thank God, Justin, if just one person can ignore one of those.
He is just that one person.
One of those red arrows and just drive through. Now, everyone, please listen to me. Please drive through those red arrows. I do them every single day. I'm not exaggerating. There's one on the hill that I live at. I go through it every day. There's one at the bottom of the hill. There's ones on the way to work. I drive through them every day. Here's the deal. The arrow is red. The signal is green. If there's no cars coming, turn left.
Justin, Germany or Florida?
Same way.
Just enough time.
Same way you would do it 20 minutes ago when the arrow wasn't there. Go ahead,
Justin. Here you go.
Adam, you can't spread the news enough about that.
Justin, go.
Let
me
say this.
Justin,
Hold on a second. Let me say this.
No!
Let me tell you what cops look for. They look for movement. You can drive through those arrows. You're not going to get a ticket unless the guy's parked behind you. Because if he's in any other vantage point, it's not going to look suspicious. It's going to look like a citizen turned left when it was safe to turn left and the signal was green. If you think about it. Think about what cops look for. Think about what catches their eye.
Well, now they can't prove that it wasn't green because some of them are electronic where they'll turn green when there's no oncoming traffic.
Well, so if he's right behind you,
he's behind you, you'll see it. But I mean, any other location,
yes, everyone, just do it. Yeah. Just turn.
I don't necessarily advocate what Adam does, which is there's a line of 18 cars. He speeds around them with his tires screeching.
No, tires aren't screeching. Just a little e-brake action.
Yeah.
Look, if you sheep want to line up behind the man over there and take a look through history. Take a look at all the noble people have lined up and done what the man has told them to do. Think how they're doing right now. Yeah. if you lemmings want to line up at the light like idiots, fine. I'll just drive around you. There's no traffic coming. Just turn. Just turn like you do at every other intersection. All right, Drew, where are we?
We're gonna
Germany,
take a break.
Florida?
No,
we can do it fast.
No,
we got it. Justin,
All right.
go ahead.
Here, Germany or Florida. All right, a woman was arrested for allegedly forcing her 12-year-old daughter into prostitution and trading
Florida.
trading her 14-year-old daughter for a car.
Oh, we had
heard
this
this
one.
one, yeah.
We had this one. Sorry, Justin. We do believe it's Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. And listen, God bless you for turning left through that red arrow. And please, everyone, continue the good fight. Drew, I hope you're doing this. No, you don't do
No,
it.
I do a little bit.
You don't. No, a little bit.
I don't go around the big lines and stuff.
No, but when you're sitting at a signal
Yeah,
and it turns right,
yeah.
good. Everyone do it. Please. You won't get, listen. Drew, how long have I been yapping about this?
Quite a while.
4 years?
No ticket yet.
No tickets. I do it every single day. Just look around for cops. They're not around. Just do it. They're not looking for you. I will take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191er. What's happening there, Drew?
Not much.
You ready to rock?
I'm ready to go. Don't you dare drop trout. I swear to God.
I
was
will
thinking
drop
about
trout,
that today.
drop
You are
trout.
a man who will drop. I've seen him do it.
You know how close I am to dropping trout?
How close?
Well, it's trout dropping time. I'll tell you that right now. So I didn't want to tell you.
I'm shocked. I'm scared. You will drop trout.
Yeah.
It's great that we were doing this in half speed, too. It loses its effect somehow.
Yeah, we had a Quaalude and we're doing morning radio. I will drop trout. Emily,
Yeah, hi.
you're 16?
Yeah, I am.
What's up, baby girl?
I had my dad arrested for having child pornography.
Wow.
Yeah. And,
Heavy.
Yeah, so he's out on bail right now. And
How did you do that? And how did that work? Did you find it on his computer?
my little brothers were looking for blank CDs. And my dad's really anal, and he hides everything. So in our den on the top shelf, they found him. They're like, ooh, score. And they put him in like 9 discs with at least 500 files. And
Of kid porn?
oh, yeah, little girls that didn't even have pubic hair yet.
Nice girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then what?
And then so I called the police the next day.
Nice.
And they came, and my dad works graveyard. And so he goes to work at like 5 and wakes up at 4. And they came and got a warrant for our house. And
All he has, by the way. Yeah, then, right.
Pardon me?
They had a warrant, and they came in at 4?
Yeah, they came in, they got a warrant, and they woke him up while he was sleeping. And it was so white trash.
By the way, let me just explain something real quick. The woke up while he was sleeping is sort of that we're engaged to be married.
Yeah.
It's all said in the woke up part.
And so what was white trashy?
My little brother, I have 5 siblings, and they got home from school while we had 7 cop cars in our driveway.
Wow.
Yeah, and yeah, so he's out on bail right now, and I talked to him a little bit, and he knows that I was the one that called, and
Hold on, this sounds like payback time, by the way.
in a way, I hate to say it, but it is.
Oh, I'm glad you can admit that. That's nice.
Yeah, that's what did he do to you?
My dad is emotionally and physically abusive. Like, I haven't been able to cry. Like, I'm not allowed to, and our whole family's thing is image. And,
oh, boy.
I'm an addict, so I go to meetings, so he resents me for that on top of it.
What kind of meetings?
NA meetings.
NA? At 16?
Yeah, I actually called you guys, and you guys were the ones that helped me make this go.
So you go to Narcotics Anonymous?
Yeah.
Woo, 16. That's quite a accomplishment at 16.
Yeah,
good for you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because most 16-year-olds can't quite. It's under 18. Your brain is difficult to getting. Sort of, it's difficult to understand recovery under the age of 18.
I didn't know you had a brain under 18.
Well, listen, the brain under 18. Most people think of the brain as something like your heart. You know what I mean? It's just some organs does something. It's like a refrigerator. It sets your temperature.
It gives you a boner.
But you certainly don't use it for anything.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So, hey, by the way, I just gotta say, I'm going to New York tomorrow for a couple of days for some upfront Comedy Central thing. Don't worry, I'll be on the air. And Chipper do not worry. But here's the thing. I just realized, you know what determines whether I have a DVD player in my room or not?
What?
Whether I pack a porn disc or not. That's what determines.
If you pack the porn, no DVD.
No don't pack the porn, maybe 3 or 4 DVD players.
Multi-disc.
Where
you staying?
It's got the 6-pack, the Riga Royal, I think. I swear to God, what happens is I will get back to this. I travel, I see the DVD player, and it mocks me. It's like, I'm just locked up in my room all night. I could have brought myself a little DVD action, had at myself. This would have been an enjoyable trip. But instead, I'm just stare at this thing. It mocks me. It's like, I'm sleeping. The tray slides open, and the LED lights light up like eyes.
Well, that sounds like Santa Claus.
Well, it's more maniacal.
There you go.
Yeah, it's really it's like a Fantasia type scene. Engineer Chris, you ever heard of Fantasia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who? What company? Film company? Maybe?
Disney.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I saw it.
All right. We're cool. Last summer.
Nice classical music.
Yeah, buddy. There we go. Point is tomorrow I'll pack a disc, so we'll be sure.
Why don't you have those little? You have a little DVD player.
Yeah, it's too involved. I have a problem that I'm not addicted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yes.
You know,
if you actually are preparing to use it, that's a problem.
I'm just telling you, I'm 0 for like 28.
I don't think Riga Royal has it.
It's 14 and 14. Yeah, but the DVD will pop up in unexpected places, and it'll always be when you don't have anything to watch.
All right. So Emily.
Yeah, Emily.
So where are we now with your dad? How are things going?
Right now, we're still in between. He hasn't been charged yet.
It's comfortable.
They want his oh, God, my mind just went blank. They need his permission to go and check the blank files on our computer.
They need his permission?
Yeah, it's kind of weird if he does give them, if he says go and do it, then they'll go through an independent thing. And if not, if the police department just does it, it could take a few more months. But if they go, and if he gives them their permission, then it can get out into the newspapers and he could lose his job, and we can't have that. We can't afford it.
Yeah. Well, he's working graveyard, so...
Yeah, but
gotta be.
He makes good money, you know what I mean, and we can't lose his income.
He does. What's he do?
He works for this company called Milgard. They manufacture windows.
Okay. Yeah. Now, is he, is this...
I actually have to give the company name.
No, I don't know if we may want to...
Sorry.
Yeah, why don't you blank that out, Anderson? But here's the deal. Is the result of this that people are referring therapists in your family's direction?
Yeah, we go and see a therapist every other weekend.
All right. Now, why do these nut bars crank out 6 kids?
Well, my dad, he had 4 children, and then he remarried, and so I have 2 stepbrothers.
Okay.
So where's your mom?
Only 4. Yeah.
So my mom is a methamphetamine addict.
Oh, boy.
I choose to not speak with.
All right, Emily.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you a couple of quick things.
Okay.
This family is a train wreck, and not your basic train wreck like we would have here in the United States, but a bullet train, which we've not yet seemed to be able to perfect in this country.
Derailed bullet train.
Even though they've been in use in Japan and Europe since the 60s. We haven't seen fit to put one in this country yet. But this is a bullet train derailment, your family. It is cars stacking up and plowing into cars. It is a disaster. Yeah. You are very smart. That doesn't mean you're not effed up. It would be impossible not to be effed up coming from where you're coming
she's
from.
In recovery, though.
You're getting a head start on everything. I feel sorry for your brothers. Actually, I feel sorry for society, actually. And secondly, your brothers. Here's what you got to realize. You're smart. You were sort of blessed with intelligence, and you will overcome this thing known as your family, this cancer known as your family. Sorry about your dad. Your job, keep your grades up, go far away to college.
No, stay with your sponsor, do your steps.
Do your steps, do your therapy.
A lot of praying on this one.
Yeah. Oh, imagine, though. I mean, like... You know, there's things you find out about your dad. You see him crying when they lose money or something. There's weird things with your dad every once in a while. I see the big nutsack coming out of the shower or something freak you out. But dad with kiddie porn, picture.
Well, and she's a recovering narcotic addict.
Picture your dad finding out that he liked the kiddie porn. I mean, would you just be
Think about what that does to her feelings about men.
Oh,
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I should build a time machine so I can go back and date her. You know, as I go be 17 and just start dating her and get my ass kicked.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
my.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank God my dad is not into kiddie porn.
Yeah.
He's only into the midget stuff.
Stop.
Now, you want to know how you know my dad's not into kiddie porn?
He's not into anything.
You're right. Kiddie porn? Well, bad.
It'll be something.
Still technically something. Yeah. Here's how you figure out if my dad's into something the same way you figure out what toys I had when I was a kid. If it takes batteries,
didn't have them.
Didn't have them. That's how you know. If it's something, dad not into it. That's how you know. Laura,
Yeah.
you're 19?
Yeah.
What's up?
I don't have orgasms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, I come, and I'm pretty sure it's come because it looks just like it does on the porn, but, like, it doesn't really feel good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean you come? What does that mean?
Well, like, I masturbate and cum comes out.
Fluid comes out.
Yeah.
It gushes out or just sort of moves out?
It gushes out.
And yeah.
And when I was younger, I used to, like, I'd masturbate by, like, humping a sock or, like, a stuffed animal, and I'd have orgasms then. Like, it would feel really good, and it would just, like, climax, and then then I'd peak, and it wouldn't feel good anymore, and it'd just, like, be over with.
So
But,
pent
like,
up.
I
You got to get her
can't
out of
even-
her shell. Yeah.
I can't even have those anymore.
Are you in a tuberculosis ward?
No.
Oh, okay. Who's hacking away in the background?
Oh, that's Alex.
Alex.
The
Oh,
A-man is
boy,
over.
of course.
Put him on the phone. I
haven't talked to him in a
got
long
some
time.
unfinished business with the
right,
A-star
Alex-
over there. Yeah,
Alex,
get him on. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Alex. You got Ace
you doing?
and Dr. D over here. What's happening, brother?
Nothing much.
How's that phlegm doing?
Oh, the phlegm's great, man. I just actually got done. I was actually cooking something, and some hot steam from the stove came up. So
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Good. Nice oyster to the eggs there. It's good. And Laura is like
Stupid.
like bewildered about life.
Drew, I know how you never like to call anyone stupid.
I don't
but
like that word.
Let's go out on a limb and just call Laura stupid.
That's about as close you can get to it, I suspect. Yeah.
Well, when you say, who's that hacking up in the background, and you answer with a name, that's Alex.
Concrete. Well, it makes me think about sort of more mental illness stuff. But anyway.
Oh, really?
Well, like she's concrete.
She was
thought
quite
process.
articulate. All right, hold on a second. Alex?
Like what kind of psychotic?
All right, hold on. I'll put him on hold. I'm scared he's going to curse again.
Yeah.
Alex, hand the phone back to Laura. Laura is the girl over there.
So
that
afraid
has, yeah.
when you go to him, it's going to be something
Yeah.
blurted out.
Well,
there.
we'll have to go now. Laura?
Yes.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Is Alex your boyfriend?
No.
Okay.
No, he's not.
Is he the cook at the halfway house you live at?
idiot.
No, he's just a friend that's just hanging out.
Okay.
Okay. You speak very openly about your sexuality in front of him.
Well, I'm on the phone, so
She's on. Wait, Adam, take that down. Hold on a second, Laura. Hold on. Take that down, Adam, please. She speaks open about the sexuality.
You say
in
she
front of
was
Alex.
speaking into a PA system or blowing into a conch?
Blowing into a phone. Speaking into a phone.
A phone.
Veal venison.
Oh, yes. Anderson, a good idea.
Point.
I
Laura.
got my clip here to try to help it.
Okay, Laura.
That's what everyone recommends for your problem, Laura.
Let me ask you a quick question.
What's that?
Veal and venison.
What?
Veal is what kind of meat? Venison is
deer, right?
deer.
Deer, venison.
Which one?
Right.
Venison,
Right,
deer,
right.
good.
Uh-huh.
Boise, Idaho.
Right.
How about veal?
I don't know. Oh wait, baby calf.
Oh.
Ooh, redundant, but okay. All right, that's good.
Baby calf.
I think somebody fed her that. I think Alex, between
What was
hot
the
and
other one?
oysters, fed her that
What
one.
was the other one we used to ask?
I can't
forget.
remember. All right.
It was about a fish, wasn't it?
It was. We'll figure that out in a second. All right, so Laura, here's the thing. Are you okay other than that? Is everything going
Are you
okay
on any
in your life?
medication?
Well, I'm bipolar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I tell you this?
Mm-hmm.
The medication may be affecting how things are working down there, okay? You need to talk to your doctor about that.
Okay, well, I never did have one before. Well, I guess when I was way younger.
You had the thing when you were humping the animals, and you would have them again. Just talk to the doctor about your medication. The clip piercing is definitely not what's recommended for what you have. It's a neurological. Your spinal cord doesn't receive the same messages, let's say, when you're on these medications. And there are ways to adjust the medicine to make it so you can have a climax.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you something, Drew. I was a little nutty there.
But New Venison, I imagine her out in the woods.
Oh, yeah, she's calling from Boise. Yeah, she's probably bow hunting with Ted Nugent. Crossbow. Yeah, where ancestors used to do it. Let me ask you this, Drew. Riddle me this, please. I was walking through the IKEA today. I went to the IKEA.
Shocking.
Yeah, I need a bunch of junk, and I hadn't been there in like 5 years.
Which one do you go to?
This Burbank one.
Yeah. So
Rape Bank.
That's why you're Rape Bank. Got it.
That's why I had to travel through Rape Bank. And, I didn't...
One doesn't spend much time at Rape Bank when travels through.
I didn't get a jaywalking ticket. A guy tried to, but I was in my car.
Oh.
He just ran up and said, "Can I give you a jaywalking ticket?" And I said, "Well, I'm in my car."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, oh, yeah, I guess.
A little confused.
We get people on foot. And then I actually saw the same cop in IKEA trying to give people jaywalking tickets for walking down the aisle.
Oh, yeah.
And I explained to him again, no, you have to be outside, you have to be on the street.
Then he got angry with you.
He got angry, yeah, because they figure, look, we can just rape people when they're on the street for walking. Why can't we get them for walking down halls, like work and stuff like that? As a matter of fact, Burbank, why don't you guys do that? Why don't you just go into commercial establishments and stand there in hallways and give people tickets for walking down the hall when it's unsafe? How about that? Really make some money. I mean, you have a decent idea now. You're doing some minor raping of the public, decent raping, but how about you getting all-out cornholing? Show up at the workplace. Get people for what about folks walking down the street, walking down the driveway, crossing the side street? I mean, why don't you start assigning cops to your citizens, and that way you can just follow them around writing tickets.
Ooh, there's an idea.
Yeah, just assign a meter maid and a patrol car to them, and just follow them around, right?
You always wanted your own
tickets.
cop. You wanted your own cop. This could be the city for you.
Burbank, come on. Let's get going.
Let's take a call. Come on. Well, what happened to IKEA anyway?
I was at IKEA, and I was looking at the mini fluorescent light bulbs that save 80% and last 8 times as long.
Yeah.
And I was with my buddy, the Wheeze, and, I was looking at it. I always buy a handful of them wherever I go, and I said, aren't these things really catching on? Or they kind of are, but not really.
They emit a weird light. They emit a funny light.
No, they work really good for outdoors, and they're pretty good for everything except for like a chandelier or something. You're fine with them indoors too.
They maybe you need multiple ones. Where we've got them, it's sort of a funky, dull light.
Well, you should put them everywhere you can put them, and then when it comes to interior, no, I have them in like my bathroom and stuff. You don't want them over your vanity. You don't want them in front of your bathroom mirror, but you can put it at the one that's in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Here's my point. I don't know. Here, all we talk about in this country is do we drill into Alaskan wilderness? What about oil tankers being double-hulled? What about our dependence on foreign oil? How about we're lining the pockets of these OPEC nations and giving these robber baron tyrants more money?
I have not seen a conservation movement since 1976.
How about a public service announcement to say shut the light off after you leave the room?
Haven't seen that.
It's all about It's all about talking to your kids in some sort of broad stroke sort of way. And then it's reading. It's all about reading to your kids. And then there's a fair amount of nonsense on laptop theft at airports and crap like that. But here's the deal, everyone. If you just did this thing where you said, look, here's how it works. Here's what happens. Once in a while, in a city, in Mesa, there's a drought. They get no rain one year. So they do that whole big campaign that says conserve water. Don't hose down your driveway, shut the spigot off and your whatever. And they save 30%.
Yeah.
We got a big problem with energy, oil and all renewable resources and all kinds of stuff. We haven't really done our homework on it. Didn't lay any groundwork for it.
Yeah.
How about we just run a campaign that says, go ahead and shut the light off when you leave the room?
Huh? We used to do that.
Or go ahead and take that regular inefficient bulb out and put the fluorescent one in.
We used to have tons of stuff like that.
I know, it's weird. It doesn't, and all the way from the top, you never hear the president mention a word about anyone
you get
doing
this
any.
feeling.
It's just like all about, hey, buy another Cadillac Escalade.
Yeah.
There's never a discussion about it. Always a discussion about the part where we're running out of resources and gas is this much and we don't have enough and nobody wants to build a new dam and no one wants nuclear power, God forbid, and all this kind of stuff, but never a part where someone goes, hey, why don't you just go get a hybrid car and flip the switch off when you leave the room? And buy, what could we save? Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, you're right.
All right.
Here we go.
All right, I just watched the sprinklers going off by the side of the freeway while it's raining. That's it. Never any discussion about it, never anything.
Except the water crisis.
Although I will come in and just saw it the other day and show you the picture of my big beautiful green toilet that was torn off the wall and the crappy white water-saving one was put in its place before I bought my house. Oh, they come in and do that. That they do for you. They don't ask any questions. That I got to show you a picture, Drew. You will freak out. Freak out! Are you ready to rock?
Here we go. Thank God the green one was saved.
Brooklyn. Oh, yeah. You're 20?
Brooke?
Oh, is everyone named Brooke named Brooklyn?
No, it's Brooklyn.
Right. Okay. There's a lot of people just named Brooke,
I think
right?
it's a straight Brooke, yeah.
That's not short for Brooklyn normally, is it?
No, it's
I'm just guessing.
not Brooke.
You're not called Brooke ever?
No.
Okay.
All right. Brooklyn's obnoxious.
Here we go.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes, she is obnoxious. Eh?
I just want to say that, Drew, I love you, and Adam, you're an idiot. Bye.
That was that.
Well, there you go.
Feels good. Haven't had one of those in a long time.
Now, did you say that just because I said Brooklyn's obnoxious?
No, I think because you were picking on me earlier.
I'm picking on you?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
really?
came to rescue me.
It's been almost an hour.
I know.
What the hell's she thinking
All
about?
right, we're taking a break.
All right, got herpes for the first time.
That'd be the next call.
Sex. All right, that's next call?
Yeah.
34-year boyfriend's penis won't fit in her.
Ooh.
Kind of like that one, too.
All right, then we do that one.
How to get rid of insecurities caused by abusive ex-boyfriend? Nah, that's no fun. Let's talk to the penis that won't fit. All that after that. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LVE-191er. Newfound Glory in here tomorrow night. Cypress Hill, Be Real Cypress Hill in here on Wednesday night. When we left off speaking about Julie, she's 18. Her 34-year-old boyfriend's penis won't fit in her vagina.
Wow. How to make it fit, it says here.
Wow. Julie,
Yeah?
you have a, I hate this guy.
You hate him?
Yeah,
Why?
he's on top of a 18-year-old chick named Julie.
Hey,
Hermosa Beach,
boy.
and his penis is too big.
Yeesh. I
hate it.
met with Dr. Rosenthal, the urologist, the penis enlargement guy, and he was telling me that 80% of men fit in the 5 to 7 inch range.
Yeah.
85%.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, 85%. 10% are too big on the upside, and 10% are too small on the downside.
Under 5 and over 7.
Right. 10% are over 7, 10% are under 5, and most are within 5 to 7.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Julie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have thought. Yeah, I would have thought.
That's about right, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just really girthy, and it just, I mean, we've tried a lot, and we actually tried for like an hour one time, and it just, it hurts too much. And I've had sex,
Big boy.
And, yeah.
I don't know, I've had sex a million times, so I don't think there should be any problem.
A million times.
That's nice. Hope your dad's listening. Have you, and you've never had sex with him, though?
Well, I would have.
No, I understand the heart was willing.
Well, the vagina was not.
The vagina was weak.
I don't know. I think maybe, I don't know what to do. I need your guys'
All right, well, hold on a second. Is this guy just sort of phenomenally girthy or just a little thicker than normal?
He's girthy and big. I don't know. He's just really big. He has to wear Magnum. And I'm a really, my hips are really, narrow.
And
there is such a thing. It just don't work.
And you're 18. What are you dating a 34-year-old for?
He's really cool. I don't know. I like him.
Well,
Wow.
that's not an explanation.
You really like
You guys
him.
want to hear?
Yeah. Where'd you meet him?
Havasu.
Oh
boy.
Havasu.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Look out, so you look good in a bikini, right?
Hell yeah.
You got any crazy tats or weird piercings?
I have nipple rings, and I have a couple of tattoos. I have two.
Sure.
One.
You got the back one?
Yeah, I have one on my shoulder, and then I have one on my, hip.
Mm-hmm. And what's going on? What are you doing? Cocktailing? You waitressing?
You know, actually, I just grabbed a job as a cocktail waitress, and 3 hours after training and stuff, I just quit. I didn't like it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't like it. I work for Red Bull right now, so I'm stoked on that.
Mm-hmm. What do you do?
What do I do for Red Bull?
Yeah,
stand up by the beach and
that's
pass out
right.
Red Bull.
Yeah. Hand out keychains?
Yeah, keychains. No, I just hand out Red Bull.
Oh, okay. Sorry
How
for
dare you?
insulting
How dare you?
All right. I could work for Red Bull, too, if I just bought a 12-pack and hand it out in front of the station, right?
No, even you. No.
Okay, I'll
no.
screw that up.
She could do that anytime
she's
she wanted.
cute. All right, Julie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you in love with this guy?
No, I just think he's really cool. He's down to earth, and
You want to party with him? What do you do? Give him a BJ?
no, I haven't done anything with him.
But you tried to have
He
sex
tried to
for
fit
an
his
hour.
penis in you for an hour.
Well, I
Is it
mean,
attached
we
to
did
him?
a little. I mean, but I didn't do anything.
What's your what's your cup size?
Oh, I'm really small boobs. Really.
Mm-hmm. Boobs.
Boobs.
one out of every 10 chicks we talk to says pubes. It's a weird thing. Yeah, I like
I meant
it.
to say
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So here's the thing. Lubrication would work.
No, we tried that. It didn't work.
All right. The condom
screws things up a little bit sometimes.
Screws things up a little bit, but you definitely want to use it because you met the guy in Havasu. And so Havasu means he may have a crabs.
Have a crab.
That's how it works. Havasu means has a crab. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit.
Sometimes that happens.
Like
Sometimes that's a deal breaker.
I like the idea that I basically was...
By the way, if he leaves this relationship because of that, he'll be forever grateful to you.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This will be that one.
Yeah, I like the idea that I suggested for a moment that she gives him some oral sex, and I was like speaking to the queen. How dare you?
I don't do things to him.
Yes. I mean, just because we tried to stuff his penis into me, like
for an hour,
putting a 2-man sleeping bag into a 1-man sack for an hour, does not mean I'm that kind of girl.
This is that attitude, that celebrity thing you've talked about?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, Julie. Yeah, she's hot. Julie, when are you going to see him next?
I don't know. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, if you call him.
If he visits the queen.
Yeah. Let me explain something, Julie.
Yes.
I know it sounds. I just sound like grandpa.
Sound patronizing,
and patronizing and everything. But here's the thing, everybody. When you're a hot chick, or I'll just rephrase that, a unfat chick who doesn't have effed up teeth. It's sad, but here's the deal. If you're not fat, your skin is nice, and your teeth aren't bent, you can have a good time for quite some time. You can party with guys. They'll buy you drinks. You can do what you want. Jobs as easy as going in, filling out an application, and getting a hostess gig or a cocktailing gig. There's always someone. You find some guy to lease you a Cherokee or something. You can just sort of screw around. You can really just do whatever you want for like 12 years.
Right. But if you haven't prepared for what comes next, it's bad time.
It's sort of like just being a trust fund baby.
Right.
You don't have to get a job. You don't have to go to school. You turn 18. You got $1.3 million, and you have a party. The problem is you run out of money somewhere about 32, 33, and you're effed.
Yeah.
And not only are you out of whatever you had before, you're actually being punished now for it.
Because you haven't developed a career and when everybody else was developing.
Personality, career, education, however you want to do it, connections, relationships, whatever it is. Plus, it actually goes a little further than that because somehow the chicks that were hot and are starting to come undone, they've partied a little too hard, they smoked a little too much, they drank a little too much.
It affects their soul.
They didn't exactly stay in shape and do all. They weren't drinking a lot of smoothies. They were drinking a lot of Red Bull and vodka. And when they crash hard. And then not only do you become sort of a not have any skills or training anything, society wants its pound of flesh. It's a little bit of payback.
I'm not sure it's society.
It's a weird thing. I don't mean necessarily
It's almost
society,
our biology is that way.
But now it's like, hey, previously hot chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy barfed in the bathroom. How'd you clean that up? Yeah. Get to it. It's a weird, humbling kind of little payback. Hey, I work with guys. I see it. Like guys will go like, some chick will come by and be like, yeah, I bet in her day she had it going on, but not today. And there's a little bit of payback for a lot of the guys who weren't partying with her.
Right.
Yeah,
you may be right.
They become this sort of symbol for everyone to turn them down, or it's humbling.
Yeesh. People
instinctively love that. They love to see somebody who was riding high, not riding so high anymore.
Scapegoating.
All I'm saying is ladies, if you're skinny and your skin's decent and your teeth aren't all bent out of shape, get a little education, get a job.
Well, you know what it goes back to? Something we've railed about for some time, which is the delayed gratification. Don't go to town now.
Yes.
Just take it easy.
It's
Go
hard.
do education, and there'll be a nice long life ahead for you that's good.
It's hard when you're hot not to do that, though, and I would have gladly done it if I was hot and a chick. Or just hot, even. I would have gladly done it when I was 19.
Oh, man.
Alicia?
Yes.
You're 19?
Yes.
What's up?
Okay. I have a question. Okay, I have a boyfriend, and we're pretty much already going to be married. We live together. We have a 9-month-old baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I mean, we don't call it sex, of course. We call it making love. We do that every day.
Wait till you leave the room. It goes right. When he's talking to his buddies, it goes to porking.
No,
making love.
Seriously, though, he is being serious.
Yeah, he's pretty serious when it comes to that because...
No, Adam's being serious.
I'm being serious. Or he says making love to his friends, but he says to his vag bag.
No, he's not like that, though. He's not like that.
If he said that, his friends would immediately kick the S out of him.
Yeah, I know. Well, see, that's the thing is he works...
When me and my lady make love...
Yeah, I know.
If I ever heard one of my friends say make love, when I talk about pumping their girlfriend, I would, you know what would happen to him? You would do that Bad Boys soap in the pillowcase prison beating. One guy would grab him, hold him to his cot, and the others would beat the crap out of him.
First you'd say that again. You'd make him say it again.
Then you'd get the cot beating.
Yeah.
Make love.
But he, I've said a couple times, oh, well, when we have sex, and he's like, oh, so you have sex with me? I'm like, hey. I'm like,
all right. Thank God you guys are raising a child.
Yeah.
Because you sound like a kid.
All right, here we go. What is the question?
Yeah.
We're always doing it at least every day. Sometimes we'll go every other day,
All right.
And, but at least every day.
And what's the question?
At least every day. It's just sometimes you'll go every other day.
Yeah.
True. How often do you work out?
At least every day, except 3 times a week sometimes. But at least every day otherwise.
Okay.
At least.
Sometimes
3 times a week.
Sometimes more than once a day, except for sometimes you'll miss a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay. All right. So, are you using protection now?
Yes.
What are you using for contraception? Uh-oh.
Hey, we're not having any more kids. That's it.
Yeah, how are you preventing that from happening?
I know you've made that proclamation, but what are you doing to protect?
He's fixed.
Really?
Yeah.
He's had a vasectomy?
Yeah, so sure, I don't want any more kids. I'm happy.
How old is he? How old is he?
That's it.
How old is he?
How old is he? He's 23,
yes.
And I'm 19. I met him.
And he found somebody to do a vasectomy on him at 23?
Yeah.
No.
No,
seriously.
He has insurance with Kaiser.
And Kaiser?
So they paid for it, so.
And you're sure you've seen the scar?
Huh?
Oh.
He had a vasectomy at 22 or 23?
No, they did it like in the office. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Does he, hold on, does he have other kids from other relationships?
No.
He just has...
Especially Kaiser, I wouldn't think would do it.
He only had sex with one other girl besides me, and she was, like, fat.
She was fat.
Of course she was.
Yeah.
She was horrible.
I look like a supermodel compared to her. So.
She was a horrible person, too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Hold on a second.
You know, I was talking to plastic surgeon.
This is a mother, by the way.
I was talking to plastic
surgeon. Can you
surgeon.
imagine your mother? This is your mother.
Talking to a plastic surgeon yesterday.
Ontario,
He said
by the way. We don't give Ontario enough crap.
Predominant reason that women get plastic surgery is for other women. Predominant.
By the way, the fact that your loser boyfriend porked a fatty, I don't know what that means. Is that a good sign?
I don't know. Anyway, it would move past.
It'd be awesome, yeah. He was...
All right, anyway, what's the question? What is your question?
Okay, my question is that, we have sex a lot, and, I mean, at least every day. And
At least, Adam. You got that at least every day.
I have, like, a lot of orgasms. I mean, like, I go, like, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, he lasts way longer than 10 minutes, for sure. And, I mean, yeah, it does take time when we're, like, moving positions, but, I mean, we'll go for, like, as long as we can till there's, like, till something happens or someone calls.
Right.
I mean,
Kid comes in the room, whatever. Right.
Yeah, exactly. We go for as long as we can, and, like, everything's great, It's just, like, he thinks that the reason why I have a lot of orgasms is because of the size of his penis.
No. No.
But I tell him it's because he knows how to move. Like, he knows where my spots are, And
no, it's not that either. It's not that either.
It's just, that's you.
That's
the
just
way you are.
Exactly.
He can help, and I'm sure he does, but it's you.
Women can either do what you've got or they can't.
Doing right?
Well, women can either do what you do or they can't. You can't turn somebody into what you've got.
Yes.
You're just sort of wired up that way, and you went ahead with it, and that's fine.
Yeah. I got to give everyone a quick refresher on this. Everybody wants to attribute everything to everything.
Right.
Cindy Crawford's going to tell you how to be beautiful like her. Lisa's going to tell women how to have a multiple orgasm because they got to get with a guy who knows their spots. No. Look, I'm going to. Michael Jordan's going to tell you how to dunk a basketball.
Right.
It's just you just are. You just do. That's it. Guys with full heads of hair, should they explain to bald guys how to keep their hair?
Right. Same idea.
Same idea.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, you gotta. I use something called shampoo. Have you heard? Yeah. Do the exact same thing you do.
Oh, well, it must be something wrong. It must be something you're doing something wrong.
Well, yeah, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. And
Well,
it's all the women that have multiple orgasms always assume that about their friends who can't.
Yeah.
Well, you just have the right technique, Gage. You haven't figured it out. Look, the second he put the penis in, the orgasms came.
It's a weird native superstition almost.
People, you've been doing the show long enough to realize that people are so primitive, aren't they?
Yeah.
Get right down to it.
When I get right down to it, yeah, I think we're pretty primitive. All right.
Yeah, that's one of our callers right there.
Let's go chuck a virgin in a volcano so we can have a good harvest this year.
I was watching something about Cortez tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Cortez.
Every day they pulled someone's heart out, the Aztecs.
Sure.
Every day. To make sure the sun came up.
Hey, well, what do you want to do? Otherwise, you freeze. Take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Thinking about that phone number. Let's talk to Melissa. She's been on hold for 115 minutes. She's calling from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh gets a bad rap. It's a nice town.
Great town.
Melissa.
Hi.
Sorry for the hold, baby doll.
Hi.
Yeah, it's funny because her question is really about low self-esteem. Nothing like being on hold for 2 hours to lower your self-esteem and coming from Pittsburgh. Melissa, what, you were abusive? You had an ex-boyfriend that was abusive?
Yeah, my first, serious relationship was about a year. Actually, it was a little bit longer than a year.
Mm-hmm.
And he was emotionally abusive.
What would he do? Give us an example.
Made fun of her for being from Pittsburgh, even though she's from Pittsburgh.
Make her wait on the phone for a while.
On hold for so long.
Yeah. No. Well, I'm I guess I'm not petite, but I'm
pretty small body figure, and he would say I'm fat or I'm ugly.
Well, let me say this, Drew. Every once in a while, we always roll everything back to dad and parents and all that. Once in a while, a chick from a semi-normal environment hooks up with kind of a bad guy when they're pliable.
Right.
They're like 15 or they're 16.
Yes.
The guy's 17 or 18. The guy's manipulative. And they get under his spell a little, and they really F them up for like a year slowly. It's like a slow poisoning.
Because the girl feels like she'll never find another boyfriend, or it's such an intense bond because it's the first boyfriend, this kind of thing. But they usually won't end up with a post-traumatic stress disorder from that. Yeah. Unless something else happened to her first. They usually get out of it and go, oh, my God, what the hell was that all about? What's the matter with me? I learned from that. Let's move on.
How's your dad?